welcome back to Studio Classroom. Here is a question I would like you to think about. Is it ever right to cheat? Okay, so for example, if someone needed help with their assignment and you give them the answer, do you consider that cheating, or is that just sharing an answer, helping a friend out? And that's kind of what's happening here in our story. Okay, friends, I want you to think about that question as we continue with our story. Cheating or sharing?
I don't know. This seems like a bad idea. What if the teacher notices that we have identical answers?
Don't worry about that. I already finished most of it on my own. So what if the last few answers are the same?
I don't want to get in trouble for cheating. If the teacher finds out that we shared our answers, she might fail us both.
Stop being so dramatic. The teacher won't notice. Don't forget, we often get similar grades in chemistry anyway.
Alright， 接下来我们看的是 identical 这个形容词。identical 是指一致的，或者是完全相同的。例如 all the rooms in the hotel are almost identical。这家旅馆的房间几乎一模一样。或者是 Mandy and Molly are identical twins。Mandy 和 Molly 是同卵双胞胎。如果要说明跟什么完全一致的话，是用 to 这个介系词。例如 This test result is identical to the previous one。这次的检查结果和之前的是完全一样的。之后我们看的是 dramatic 这个形容词。我们看到这个字里面有 drama，D-R-A-M-A 戏剧这个名词。所以形容词 dramatic 是指戏剧化的，或者是很激烈的。例如 Fanny's response to her acceptance into Harvard was very dramatic。Fanny 对于哈佛接受她的入学申请的反应非常激烈。Dramatic 也指惊心动魄的。例如 The rescue of the hostages was very dramatic and dangerous。解救这些人质的过程非常惊心动魄又很危险。And now let's get back to our teachers.
Thanks so much, Michelle. Okay, let's continue this conversation. We just have a few more lines here between Kyle and Alan. Kyle says, I don't know. This seems like a bad idea. What if the teacher notices that we have identical answers? And my response to that is, well, so? I mean, so what if everybody in the class is smart and everyone gets 100%? Then everyone would have identical answers, right?
Right. You make a very good point. I guess that's kind of what Alan is thinking.
Yeah.
Because Alan says, don't worry about that. I already finished most of it on my own. So what if the last few answers are the same?
Right.
So what? And actually, this is a great question for you to know. So what? So what?
Yeah, in Chinese, some people might say, 所以呢? What's your point? That's kind of what Alan is saying. So what? Okay, for example, earlier this month we learned about Adele, right? Some people think Adele should always be producing music and investing all of her time in the music industry. She might say, well, so what? So what? Who cares what other people think? If I want to invest more time in my family, that's my decision.
Exactly. Or another example might be, let's say that, someone thinks that you should have traveled all over the world by a certain age. They think that you should have gone to Asia and Europe and even Australia. You might say, so what if I haven't gone to Australia yet? I've already had opportunities to travel other places.
Good example. Well, friends, of course, there's many times that you might use this phrase, so what? And Kyle could respond, okay, here's what our lesson says. I don't want to get in trouble for cheating. Kyle could say, so I don't want to get in trouble for cheating. You could respond to someone else when they say, so what, by saying, so, and then something else. But let's go on to the sentence. I don't want to get in trouble for cheating. That's a good phrase to know, to get in trouble for something.
Yeah, if you get in trouble for something, this just means that you do something that you shouldn't have done, and now you have to face the consequences. For example, it's important that you always tell the truth because you don't want to get in trouble for lying.
Yes, and you don't want to get in trouble for cheating. So don't lie, don't cheat. Maybe the student got in trouble for smoking in the bathroom. Okay, so he got in trouble for doing something. That thing caused him to get in trouble. Now, you remember earlier this year we talked about the phrase to get in trouble with. The difference is when you get in trouble with, you talk about a person. I got in trouble with the teacher. Okay, so the teacher got mad at me. I got in trouble with the teacher for smoking. I was smoking, and so I got in trouble with the teacher.
And of course, Kyle is very concerned because he doesn't want to get in trouble for cheating. He's afraid that if both him and Alan have identical answers, he'll get in trouble. Now, you know, Gabe, I've been doing some thinking.
Oh, good.
I assume that these answers are actually where they have to write maybe a few lines and answer, you know, like it's not a multiple choice answer.
I see.
It's like a fill in the blank or...
Okay, so then it would look kind of strange if they had identical answers.
Yes.
I see what you mean. Okay, so good. Well, at any rate, don't cheat, friends. Alan says, stop being so dramatic, though. The teacher won't notice. Don't forget, we often get similar grades in chemistry anyway. Okay, so that's his point, and I guess we're going to continue this conversation next time.
But right now, it's time for Sing
It
Out.
Hey,
Hold up.
What's up?
Hang on a second. I got great news.
Oh, what's your name?
Great news! On my English test, guess what I got? 100%. It's right here. It's so cool.
Hey, man, I have to take an English test, too.
Yeah?
Next week.
Well, that's great. I'm sure you'll do a great job, Ben.
Actually, I don't think I'm going to do a good job. I haven't studied for it. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, you should get studying.
I know. Hey, you know, friends, they share, right? They care.
Yeah.
So what if you shared your test answers with me?
Share my test answers.
Yeah, because sharing is caring.
Wait, if I give you my test answers, is that sharing?
Well, sharing is caring. Show the answers to me. Sharing is caring. Can you help me, please?
Yeah, you know what, Ben? That sounds wonderful. It's beautiful music. And sharing is caring, but if I show you these answers, I don't know if that's sharing. I think that's cheating. Here, let me sing it to you. Sharing is caring. That's true. But this is cheating, Ben. Sharing is caring. Don't ask me again for the answers.
Okay, well, I won't ask you again, Gabe, but I think there's probably some things that we should share as good friends.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like sharing our toys or sharing food, things like
Ben, I almost forgot. I have something right here just for you.
For me?
Yeah, it's something I brought back from Cambodia when I went there. Here, check it out. Open up that box.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to like this.
He's sharing with me, guys. This is
cool.
Awesome. He cares for me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, open it up. Ben, don't be scared.
You scared me.
No. This spider is not a live spider. This is a fried spider. Oh, and they are delicious.
Are you crazy?
Well, this one's a little bit old. But it tastes good.
All right, well, I guess we can share, but please don't share spiders with me because I don't want to eat a spider.
All right. Well, this is a great thing to do. Sharing is caring. Let's sing that again.
Let's do it. Sharing is caring.
I can share with you.
Sharing is
Yes, sharing is caring.
But cheaters never win.
Okay, so how is this conversation going to turn out, Rebecca?
Well, I don't know. So, friends, I guess you better just join us tomorrow so we can find out what's going to happen right here on Studio Classroom.